is visible than I would like. Let's see how bad the lag is. I'm live, but I'm not live on my screen yet. Yikes. Now I'm watching ads.
Start designing for free at canva.com.
Oh. There we go. Oh, it's not too bad. Hello, hello. That's my favorite thing when we start. I always tippy-tappy. Yay, Jordan! It's been a while. Hey, Debbie. Okay. Minimal glare. I have 2 pages left in this book, so I figure this is what I'm going to color. I expected to finish today during all the football games, but we got very distracted by a different project. Hi, Heather. So yeah, this is Tender Mandalas Color by Colors by Kira Sherzhneva. I almost said Camellia, but 2 pages left. Michaela! How was your first night in the new place? I also thought trying late night would be interesting because I almost always go live at like 1. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is just a really good book to multitask with, and I just love how it comes out. So we're almost done. Then I'll get a bonus credit, but I was, am I doing the wrong color already? Possibly. It's hard to tell with the shades, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm definitely changing my credit system for next year because I have still managed to acquire way too many books. And book buying and receiving season is coming up soon. So I'm worried. Yeah, I've never done a live this late, so I'll see who's new. I assume different people will be able to hang out. Hey, Meg! This is impossible to see what I'm coloring because of the glare. Should I zoom? Oh. Not too bad. We're gonna wiggle for a while, but it's a little bit too far. Okay, hold on. A tiny zoom out. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, I figured I would do the 2 remaining pages in here, and if we're all still good to chat, I thought maybe I would work on one of the scratch cards that I got, the Disney scratch cards from my Daiso Japan. Hey Mandy, yes, good idea. What is everyone else coloring? Are you coloring? Maybe it's just late night relaxing time. I don't know. Uh-oh, did I say hey Mandy? I think so, and that's why you're saying it back. Yeah, it's Toll's birthday, everyone. Happy birthday in the chat. Calling you out. She's eating cheesecake. That's what we were talking about at the very beginning. Yeah. Amanda! Doing good over here. I just did a pumpkin page. Oh, I think I saw you tag me, but I haven't looked on Instagram today yet because I've been watching football all day. Which, speaking of football, I'm in a very close battle with my father-in-law in our fantasy game. I think my current guy isn't doing great. Ooh. He's up to 5 points in the third quarter, Sam.
Not great.
Lauren! How are you, Sam?
Doing alright?
He's doing alright. He's on his computer. I did not really watch the Packer game. I heard some rumors about what happened. But I watch Red Zone all day. And then I just watched the Giants game live. So they were on the same time. So I didn't see much of that. Kathy! I haven't colored a Safari page yet, which shocks me. Don't know what's going on over here. I've been focused on this book. Oh no, I call him Samuel a lot. I don't know why. My cousin does it too. Her boyfriend's name is Dave, and she always calls him David. So I think we're just big into nicknames, and he doesn't really have his regular name is a nickname, so I just call him Full Samuel as a version of his nickname. Oh, I think that was supposed to be yellow. Every once in a while I catch tiny mistakes in printing, but it's usually really easy to see them. But I think I just colored that wrong. Yeah, Samuel and I see, only David, no nicknames. Both of the Daves in my life say their mothers are the same. Like, they both introduce themselves as David, but I've only known them as Dave. So I'm like, oh no, have I been calling you by the wrong name for the decade that I've known you? And it's possible. Like, it seems as if David moms are really big into just David. Well, slowly getting ready for tourist season to come to an end on the island. More time to color, yay! Noodles right now is sleeping. We'll see if she stays sleeping. She has had a great weekend. Oh my gosh, I know it. I'll show you. We went to the pet store with her on Saturday, so I guess yesterday, and I bought her Halloween costume. So she's gonna be a pumpkin, and I kind of just make her wear this around the house, but I think she's a really cute pumpkin. I've wanted her to be a pumpkin for a really long time, but all the costumes kept coming with like a hat, and she doesn't like her ears being covered. So I finally found one that has no hat. So, pumpkin noodles. Oh boy, I hope there's not too many problems, Kathy. But I'm glad you get to listen. I'll try to do good at reading the comments. Yeah, I'm excited for her to be a pumpkin. But again, she will probably be just wearing that most of the next 2 months. I buy her lots of outfits. I also bought her, alright. We also went to Five Below, and Five Below, they turned like their whole back room into a dog area. And I found these overalls. And not overalls, they're pajamas. So I also bought her these. Oh, that's true. All right, well, so then I hope there's some problems, but they're easy ones. Yes, there's apples on her pajamas, so I'm excited. No, even with the ear cut out, she hates it. She doesn't like anything on her head. Shayna! We don't really know her breed. They told us Corgi mix. But with what, I don't know. She is like 30 pounds and kind of shaped like a corgi, so we just pretend. Because that's how we found her. We looked up like shelters that had corgis, and she appeared. Like how you dress her. Dog growing up as a chihuahua. I know, paralyzed when she was dressed up. She wouldn't move. Yeah, Noodles is pretty easygoing. She doesn't like the process of putting it on. So she doesn't, like, as I'm putting it on, she's trying to bite at it. But once it's on, she just gives up and accepts her fate. And I think she actually likes bandanas. So she's like a little fashionista or something. Because I'll, like, take a bandana out and she'll come towards me to put it on. And she also likes her raincoat because she does not like to get wet. So. Seems to be a good time to be on. There's lots of chatters. I don't force hats except for a picture. Yeah, I'll put on, like, sometimes her bark box will come with, like, hat cutouts. And I'll put that on for a picture, but that's about it. My dog won't move when we put sweaters on her in the winter. I don't know. I'm very happy that she lets it happen. She's just a weird size because a lot of the dog clothes are made for teeny tiny dogs. So like sometimes she wears like an extra large or 2XL. And I'm like, she's 30 pounds. That's rough. But at least I find some stuff sometimes. We almost bought more outfits at the pet store because they had some stuff. There was like actual tiny overalls with a little sweater, and I really wanted to wear my human overalls and match her. And then we almost bought a shirt that would have matched Sam, but then we stopped. We calmed down. The other dog loves her sweaters. Yay. We put a purple bandana on our blue noise Pitbull. She's pretty gray color. And sweetheart named Nala. I'm coloring with these guys. Like, I don't know. I call them the Don Quixote markers, but I don't know if it could be Don Quixote, sure. They're from Amazon. I don't think I can recommend them though, because there was yellowing in one book. But I've never had any other yellowing. But I only bought them because they were on an insane lightning deal. Also, I think I pulled the wrong one, and this is not my orange, and it is instead my red orange. So, oh well. We've made it this far. This is the set of markers that I bought specifically to break up into color by number groupings. And we've made it through this whole book. We're still going strong. So. So we're going to get a lot of half sentences out of Toll. Because it's her birthday. No, every like 10 minutes I'll just call it out again in case anyone new is here. So I'd like to wish you happy birthday. Does that seem fair? Fun? She had cheesecake. No. I'll call that out too since you're typing on a tablet. Oh, I see a message, but I'm in a big spot. 1 second. New subscriber, yay! Oh boy. Thanks. Did you comment that you enjoyed my, I need my friends to be available thing comment? I think I saw that earlier. Tomorrow I will be replying to bunches of comments. I love blue dogs. Okay. I did not sleep that late, Samuel. On Saturdays, Sam plays games with his friends online, and I am I'm a night owl. So during the week, I wish we stayed up later. So on Saturdays, I usually just also stay up. But he played until 5 a.m. So I also stayed up until 5 a.m. And it wasn't my best choice. I did manage to get up by like 11 today, which is pretty good considering how late we were up. But we'll see if we do any sleeping tonight. Yeah, so I was expecting to finish this book during the football games. So we brought the book out into the living room and we're watching on the living room TV. We just spent too much time in this office. I was like, let's change the scenery. And I put it on a clipboard and I had my papers clipped behind the first page. So let's see. I did this one and I had the pages clipped in. And then I'm like, okay, done. And I turned the page and I colored this one and I got it all over. I think with the glare you're not going to be able to see it, but there's marks here, there's like green here. Everywhere the dark green was, I bled through and I was so sad. So sad. Oh, thank you for hanging out with us. Yeah, I don't know. I've always been a night person. My mom was always a night person. My dad used to work overnights, so I've just always been a night owl. My fishies are not doing the best. Oh my goodness. We are having trouble keeping their water balanced. So, keep vacuuming up all the little rocks though. I have not seen Ted Lasso, but my cousin uses my Apple TV subscription that I got when I got a laptop, and she watches it, so every week it notifies me that a new episode is out. So. But I keep hearing that it's really good. Because my mother-in-law also recommended it to me. We're really bad at watching TV. I just watch a lot of YouTube. And right now I'm binge watching Riverdale with Emily, who is right now watching Cinderella, so she cannot come to the live. Hey, Terry Lynn. Hello, A View is a View. That's a fun username. Yeah, they do squeak. I mean, I like it, but I understand how it might be annoying on a live. Also, you probably just heard Sam snap his soda. How'd you make that sound? We ended up spending majority of our day, like during football, trying to hang picture frames. That is maybe one of the worst home tasks that exists, I think. That's the kind of like, I think, marriage buster. If you can make it through hanging pictures, you can make it through anything. I feel like I guess gallery wall. It's 9 frames that we were hanging and trying to like get level and set up nice. And it was terrible. So I used to have them up, but I just had them up with command strips, so I couldn't like replace the pictures. So after we painted, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put them up for real with actual nails and screws, whatever. And yeah, took us like 8 months to actually do it. And there's no photos in there yet. But we're getting, progress has been made. I'm pretty proud. So, I keep ordering books from Amazon, coloring books that I probably shouldn't. And have they been slower than usual for anyone else? I feel like it takes forever. And it's weird because on one hand, I was thinking that like maybe it's the weekend, whatever. But no, everyone around me still gets weekend deliveries. So I don't, like, books are taking like 5 days. That's too long, Amazon. Yes, I love the color by color too. By the end of this stream, I will have finished this book. Wait, you don't have one? Ah, I recommend the mandalas. Either one, they're my favorite. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah. It's frustrating, especially for seasonal books. Obviously, like, I have enough that it's fine. But on the other hand, I like, especially if I'm going to do flip-throughs and things, you don't want to take too long. You finished the summer one? I think I just did the fruit pages. Just ordered a book and it won't be here till Thursday. Should be just the weather. Yeah, that makes sense too. That was my excuse last week because we had Ida and it was flooded all over, so everything took like 2 or 3 extra days. But I ordered the new Jade Summer, the creepy, cute one, the one you flipped today, Lauren, and it's getting here Tuesday. And I ordered it like 2 or 3 days ago. And that's weird. Women's World and Country Life. They are fun. Yeah, I have Women's World. I did not have Country Life. I'm trying to finish some more up as before I keep going with like that series. Like, she's just a tier below auto buy for me. But if she comes out with seasonal ones, that's probably out the window. I do not really de-stash that often. I usually give books to Lydia, my bestie forever. Yeah, the Cute and Creepy Halloween book. There's so many Halloween releases, and I'm really glad that I don't like creepy stuff, because then it would just be overwhelming. Like, it would be too many. Too many. But once Christmas starts rolling out, oh boy, I'm nervous. We're gonna need all of it. That is what my current Christmas collection is not my favorite, and it makes me sad because I bought a lot of imagery I think is really cute, but it's not stuff that I like to color, you know? Like, it's not the styles I like. And that's really what saves me, is that I'm so picky. Because even though a lot of artists do a lot of beautiful work, I'm like, I will never color that. So, perfect. Still new to coloring, slowly building my collection. That's kind of exciting. Like, I miss not having that many choices. Because you can see, or I can see, all of my first books from the beginning, I colored so many more pages out of. Because I didn't have as many choices. So you kind of like had to use what you had. So I do miss that. So far, I only have, I think, 3 finished books. So I just like put them on a different shelf. And I'm hoping to keep them. But we'll see as that collection continues to grow. I am a paper hoarder. Like, I keep every notebook I've ever written in. I keep it all. So I very much assume I will keep finished books also. But eventually they might just like go into a box instead of being on the shelf as storage fills up, which has happened very quickly. Angelina! I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. My Christmas collection is the smallest. Only 5. I'm turning around in case I sound different. No, I can't count from here, but I have a ton of the Creative Haven books. And again, they're gorgeous, but I very rarely want to color in them because they're like too detailed for me. So I'm really excited for all of my favorite Color by Number companies to start pumping out their Christmas books. Like, I got the 2 from Color Questopia last year and finished one of those. And last year, Belba came out with that like 3-in-1 Christmas book, but I'm hoping they do full pixels this year, so we'll see. Or maybe one of their other styles in Christmas. That'd be exciting too. Yes, I get that. I want them all too. Next, light purple. My light purple isn't the closest match, but I really like how it ends up looking with the lines, so it works out. I don't have any Christmas books, but I don't do Christmas. Alright, so perfect. It's such good imagery. I love Christmas music. I plan on doing a lot of Christmas on my channel this year. Uh-oh. Yes, I also wish that they would just carry these books. I just would, yeah. I just think there needs to be American versions. Like, I don't get it. There's the Spanish versions and French versions and Japanese versions of the same book. And just come out with the English version. I guess it doesn't have to be American. But if that gets us cheaper shipping, then American, please. You cutting out some colored pages, laminating them, and making a book for my granddaughter. That'd be cute. I had an idea and I'm trying to figure it out what my idea was. I mean, obviously that's good enough. I hate when shipping is that expensive. Yes. So my recent Japanese bookstore haul, I did the math because I was like, oh no, what if these are secretly all really overpriced? Because that store is really hit or miss with the prices. Some things are so expensive and then some are not that bad. But I think I paid $60 in the store. And I came home and put those 4 books in my cart on Amazon Japan and I pretended to check out. And it would have been $63 because of shipping. So I saved $3. But I think without shipping, it would have only been $37. So, yikes. Yeah. I just worry about the ones that do pop up on Amazon that people who haven't bought them before don't know what a good price is and then are being overcharged. So I always go over to France and math it out and then figure out what I'm comfortable with. Because you can be like, oh, I'll put 6 books in my cart and then with shipping, divide and see if that makes the average book blah, blah, blah. So I'm willing to go $3 to $5 over. But like, yikes. Yeah, no, I'm really happy even though it was only $3 saved. I was shocked to find them there, and now I'm going to visit 1 more often, and 2 check through every single book because they had a bunch of other Japanese coloring books that I wanted also, but since I found those Disney ones, I was like, ooh, too much. Like they had a super cute Shiba Inu book. Next time, I'll be getting that one. Hatchet Heroes kind of has a website. Well, they definitely have a website. I don't know how to show it to you. I think Toll knows if you can link it to Toll. I don't know if it's easy to link from your tablet. I have the hardest time finding new releases for Hatchet Heroes. I basically just follow a bunch of French Instagrammers and sometimes they'll post about them, and that's how I find it. Because I don't think Amazon Japan will let me search for pre-orders. I don't know. You watch Book Depository on Amazon, they have a few good prices. Problem that I've had with that is I tried to send one as a gift from Book Depository and it won't let you ship to wishlist websites or wishlist addresses or something weird. Because it was my friend's birthday and I was like, ooh, I'm going to send her one of the Pixel books. And it was like, nope, you can't send it to a wishlist address, which is silly because I'm pretty sure if I just like asked for her direct address and typed it in, it would have worked. So I don't really understand the difference. But yeah, Bruno is my main guy for new releases, but he hasn't even been showing them as much because in the beginning of the year, he was putting out a video every month of all of the upcoming books. And now it's much more sporadic, so I don't know if less books are coming out or if they're not working with him or what's going on. but the winter one does look great. The only problem I'm having with their newest releases is they've all gotten so much more detailed, and I like the original style. But I'm definitely going to be getting the winter one because I think there's going to be holiday pictures in there, and it's really cute, so. Yeah, right? He probably did get overwhelmed. But I think I think in his profile it says that he specifically works with them. So, I don't know. I always watch his videos so intently. I'm like, no, I'm just going to watch it on double speed and wait for pictures because I don't understand you. Ooh, Tomb 6 currently. The one I'm coloring right now is Tender Mandalas. Ooh, tender. Hey, Christy! All the books he has been showing are novels published by the Hachette Publishing. Yeah. But he did preview Hiver, Winter. But he does show the reading ones too, which surprises me. There we go. Thank you, Toll. That is the Hachette website, which was for all like the Disney stuff. So you can see all their past releases. I think it's just hard to search for the French stuff. Like, I don't understand because I've tried very hard. Like, I'll know the Hiver's coming out, so I'll try to search around for information on it, and I still can't find it because they're like, you're not in France, ma'am. You don't need to know. I wonder that too. Yeah, they don't have Tarzan, and then they had The Wild in one of the books. That was weird. And then what else did they have? They have so much Brother Bear. Which that's fine. I was just surprised. I was like, Brother Bear wasn't that big over here. Sam? What are you doing? Oh. He escaped. Does anyone drink these? Bye. Costa Rica Clementine. They're alright. I don't love them that much, but every once in a while if I need to have something that's not water. I'm doing good. We're almost done with this whole book. So finishing this page, and then I'm going to do this page, and then this whole book will be done. I missed pink. Okay. I do wish, is it going to work now? No, it doesn't. That these could cap into each other. But they do not. Yeah, on camera. Sorry. I just got distracted by my own fingernails. Doesn't it kind of just look like the nail blends in? Like you can't really tell the different color. I'm sad because I really like this color, but I think it looks a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. That's funny. Yes, thank you. I really like them, but it just blends right in. Uh-oh. Samuel. Hold on, don't move anybody. I'm live. Bye. Sorry. We had a date night last night, got a yummy pizza, and watched Zootopia. Of all movies. It's actually a cute movie. I don't love Zootopia, but it's an unpopular opinion, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's like mid-tier for me. My nail polish collection. What I actually at one point filmed a whole video of me doing my nails, and then I was like, this is really stupid, and I deleted it. Because, like, it's a long process. I have not seen Ready Player One. Sam read the book. I don't watch many movies that are not animated movies or movies from the 90s, so maybe in 20 years I will see Ready Player One. Yeah, I used to have a huge nail polish collection, and then I ran out of space, and then I gave like 80 bottles to my cousin, and now I've slowly been buying more. And then for 2 full years, I basically got my nails done at the salon. But then when shutdowns happened, I went back to doing it myself. So these are press-ons, but I only did that because both of my thumbnails broke. Oh, since it's been a little while, it's Tull's birthday, everyone! Yay! I have not read Ready Player 2 either, and I don't think Sam has. And yes, more space would be great, but also like it was just too much nail polish. A lot of them had just been sitting for a long time because it was too much. So I gave them to my cousin, and she enjoys them now, I hope. And again, I'm just gonna rebuild the collection and probably do it again in a few years. Are they making the second book into a movie also? I heard the second book was really different from the first book and that there were not necessarily overlapping fans. Oh, see? Very different. Yeah, I'm kind of overwhelmed with too much stuff in my craft room right now, but it's hard because I just have such a variety that I don't really know what to pare down because it's all different. So, and I hate getting rid of things like completely, so I usually just give them away to Lydia and hope for the best, or my cousins. Finish this one, turning the page. Our last page. right? I guess we can look at it a little bit longer. I'll write it down in my book, my list book. That was Color by Color, Tenderful Mandalas, number 6 for the month. And page 14 for the month, which is not too bad. Could be better, could be worse. Lydia is very new to crafting. I gave her, she actually gave it back, but it's in the living room, my dragon book, the Jade Summer Cute Dragon book, and she finished the whole thing in like a month, and I was shocked. So then I bought her the Jade Summer 100 Cute Animals, and it's so funny because she goes in order, and then I ended up giving her a few of my old books, and she's like, I don't think I can jump around, like I think I'm gonna have to finish one book at a time. And I was like, wow, I don't understand how you can work like that, but I guess if it works for her, that's fine, but very different from what I do. Because the Cute Animals book, it's like 4 books in one, and the 4th book is Christmas animals, so I was like, hopefully you get to the end by December. So we'll see. Is this glare too bad? I don't know how to make it less glare because this premium paper is too shiny. Lydia also just started painting her nails regularly, so she will probably get my next wave of nail polish. I like jumping around pages and coloring bigger spaces than small details. Yeah, me too. I kind of have to, if I'm stuck with lots of small details, I have to go back and forth and do a little bit at a time. Or I will just stop when I get to the details. So, like all the details are white now. I like to do backgrounds first because it kind of grounds everything. And if I don't do a background first, I'm probably not going to do a background at all. But these books, or at least this book, I tend to just go in color order. So light gray's first, so I'm going to do light gray. I can't keep nail polish on. Do you use like a nice top coat? Christy? I used to like bite my nail polish off all the time. I think I've just, once my nails got long with having them done, I just kind of got used to not being able to bite the polish off. So that kind of broke that habit. Do you like put your top coat around your nail so it covers the tip on all the sides? That can help. I have a ridiculous amount of polish, but I rarely paint my nails. My job's real hard on them. Toenails? You paint those? Toenail polish lasts forever. I feel like I paint my toenails like 3 times a year and it just stays on. Sounds like Noodles has figured out that Sam's having a snack. I heard her get up and go bother him. Yeah, I am enjoying this too. I'm surprised there's so many people around. It's exciting. I feel like the daytime time in my mind, it's easier to hit everybody because, like, England is 5 hours off or 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours. So I'm like, okay, it's like nighttime for them, and then West Coast, it's like morning, but that's still a reasonable time to be on the internet. But this is nice and relaxed. The ice maker in our fridge died many years ago. I've missed it so much. John got me a portable ice maker for my birthday. Yay! Sorry, I just got really excited for you. Just brought me one of the cubes it makes. That's exciting. He really knocked it out of the park with gifts, huh? Me too. More watercolor? I haven't been mixing it up. I would like to do more watercolor. I've been in a marker rut. It's hard to reach them. I feel like I'm gonna fall in the toilet. Don't fall in the toilet. But that's exciting. Iced tea is one of my favorite drinks. I never make it at home though. I always just like it. Iced tea at like Wendy's. Expose for myself. Okay. I need to do more watercolor. I'm hoping to do a nice watercolor Erie page soon. Another sip of drink. My Japanese book about animals. I forget the name. I don't know what that could be. I will have to investigate. And has this always been your channel name? Let's see, Christy, is there a page that I want you to color? I don't remember all the pages. Can I reach that book from where I'm sitting? No. There's no turtle, right? Oh, okay. Don't fall in the toilet painting your toenails. Okay. Did I ever use my gelatos? I feel like I used them like once or twice. Not as much as I should. The detailed ones. Oh. The like Menuette de Bonaire or something like that. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to my shelves with all of these pressing questions. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. These are my, okay, this one. Yeah, I haven't colored in this one at all. I think there's a Halloween page in here. Did I tab it? I've even tabbed it. I've had this book for like 3 years, and I'm afraid of it because I don't know how to color realistic animals. So we'll see, but hopefully I can do this one. It's tabbed. I thought maybe you meant that, but no, yeah, you definitely meant that. Okay, and then Christy. All right, I'm going to show the answer key. So if you do not want to see the Spiroglyphics answer key, close your eyes, and I will let you know when to open them. Which one is my favorite? I think my favorite would be the giraffe. If you would like to do the giraffe, Christy. Which I haven't done yet because I always hoard my favorites. Look at this mess. I tried to do, like, as my gel pens were running out, and you can't even see that gorilla. He's in there. It's a mess. Do not recommend changing colors that often. Yeah, I want to try to remember to color seasonal pictures in regular books because it's so easy to just take out your pile of specific books and then forget about everything else. Yay, the giraffe. Yeah, I probably will color them flat, but I mean, I'll have to see how watercolor works on that paper. Little Miss is starting to bark. Hopefully Sam will hang out with her because he's out there. But he's also recently, he has the VR, like the Oculus headset, and he like realized that he can play sitting in bed, and he's been doing that. And he can like watch TV in there. He's been watching Netflix. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I hope they come out with Disney princesses or their animal sidekicks in Spiroglyphic books. Yes! I'm just so excited that he came out with more at all. I'm sad that they're smaller. I feel like they did this with Color Quest, and now with the Spiroglyphics is that they made the new one small. And I don't know why, because I feel like that was a major part of the appeal, especially now that there's so many other versions that it seems like they're giving away their extra kick. Yeah, I didn't even there's the Harry Potter one, and I was medium on it because I like the books more than the movies. So, I have not gotten that one yet. But I, for the most part, stay away from Amazon versions. The Colossal book out. It did came out, I think it's the big version, but it's apparently like a mixture of the old ones plus 5 new pages. And I don't know if that's worth it because the first book is my absolute favorite and I don't really like the third book, so we'll see. But it supposedly came out August 31st. And it's $20, which is not hugely expensive, but it's expensive. It's more expensive than the other new ones, so I'm going to assume it's still big. I'm also so sad. Somebody emailed me to tell me that the original was back on Book Outlet and then I didn't make an order in time. So hopefully it will come back again, because I think it was like $5. And I probably do want a second copy. Just curious, does everyone keep a pile of books they're wanting to color on their desk? It's a huge pile on mine. It's hard to decide which pictures to color. How do you all decide? I have my cart that I switch out. So yeah, there's a bunch. I mostly use Bingo to help me decide. Or I very frequently will hand a book to Sam and tell him to pick. Ooh, fun. I actually filmed a sticker by number video for Tuesday from the Halloween version, the Halloween Kids. did not order the new Hannah Lynn. Not the biggest Hannah Lynn fan. Yay, I have fun with bingo. It's fun too because even like repeat prompts always come out different. So it's been nice. Also missy coloring with colored pencils. Ugh. I don't know. This is how ridiculous I am. That part of my problem with colored pencils is that the cases are so big that I don't have space to keep them on my desk. And that's ridiculous. But my Prismacolors, like big set, that case is massive, and I'm lazy. And my desk is only clean in this area. Just what you can see is where it's clean, and there's stuff everywhere else. Yeah, you're back. I almost called you out, Shane, and I was like, where did you go? But then I was like, that's rude. So I did not do that. But I'm glad you're back. There's a new Hannah Lynn? Excuse me? Are you fibbing? Oh. I don't think that's true. Now you have me looking it up. Or did you mean Hannah Carlin? You definitely met Hannah. I don't think there's a new Hannah Lynn. I'm not going to look it up. I'm in her Patreon. She would have told me. The Brute Ferner, my case is smaller than my Prismacolor case. So I kind of use them a little bit. Oh no, there's a new Hannah Carlson book. I also keep a magazine holder on my desk that's supposed to be where I corral all my stuff, but it does not always work. It cannot be contained. That's okay. I was just excited because Hannah Lynn is a auto-buy author for me, illustrator, I guess. I think her next book is coming out in like November, and it is going to be her travel book. Oh my goodness. Art Journey UK. Is your name... No, just tell me so I don't make a fool of myself. But thanks for being here in the middle of the night. My collection's not large enough. Yes, it is, Lily. I was going to say that, but then I was like, if I'm wrong, I'm going to look silly. Sorry. I have not tried needle felting. Is that the one where you just like do this over and over again and then all of a sudden there's a llama? Because if so, my cousin's girlfriend is making a llama. Yes. Some of them creep me out, so I don't know if I will do that myself. Is this dark brown or light brown? Looks dark brown to me. Do I have a favorite? I think the Christmas one is my favorite. So Whimsy Girls Christmas from Hannah Lynn is my favorite. Or I also really like Enchanted Whimsy Halloween or whatever it's called. I think most of them are good. It's hard. I say that and I think there's 2 or 3 that I haven't colored in at all. I don't love the steampunk just because that's not my normal style. And I don't love the Victorian because that one also, I don't really know what color scheme to do and it makes me nervous. But I love the fairy tales, the decades, the occupations, the whimsy girls at work, the mythical creatures. That's a good one. It's a lot of good ones. I also have not colored in her newest holiday one, which blows my mind too. But I haven't. Because I got lazy is what happened. Like the way the Decades book looks. Yes. Can you hear her barking? I hope not. Seriously need to work out my Hannah books more, right? I don't know why I don't. I love them. I know, I do know why I don't, because I'm lazy. I'm lazy and there's too many books out there. And then people just keep making more and more new ones, and then I keep buying them, and then I keep running out of space and complaining. It's a cycle. Just throwing it out there, Ricky and I are going to Dice Tower Con next March in Vegas. I desperately want to go to Vegas, and I've had 2 Vegas hotel rooms booked that both got canceled. So, I think it will be a hard sell for Sam because we're going to Disney in February. But that sounds really exciting. And to tell you I did the Hannah Buddy color you did, and it came out such a mess, I don't believe you. It was a total fail since it's my first page I colored in that book. Now I need to redeem myself. I'm sure it wasn't that bad. But if you need to do another one, you should do another one. Yeah. Hopefully by then. I'm also on that same boat because I'm going to Florida in January, February. As is Amy. Really? I have no concept of geography at all. Board game convention. There is one that was around here that I don't think has happened for a few years. I don't think it was just board games. It was like PAX Northeast or something. Does that sound like a board game convention? But that was in Boston, and Boston's like 3 hours. Yeah, I'm jealous that Lauren got to meet you, Shayna. It's my turn next, thanks. Yes, we are our own worst critics. I find that I don't like stuff in the moment, but then I look back at it and I'm like, oh, this wasn't that bad. So hopefully that is what happens for you, Angelina, and you will realize that you did a good job. Dungeons and Dragons. I think Sam used to play. My Lydia, who I've mentioned now a bunch of times, plays Pathfinder. And I hear that's like Dungeons and Dragons adjacent. Disney World next summer, yay! I hope you get to go. It's my favorite place. I'm excited for all the 50th anniversary stuff. Yes, process, not perfection. My sister and I will be going to Disney World in May. We're supposed to go in 2020. Postponed it till this year. Decided to wait one more year. Yeah, Shayna got to go on the Ratatouille ride. I'm sad when we're there. Everest is going to be closed, and that's Sam's favorite, which is weird because he's afraid of roller coasters. So, I have also been 3 times. Have I been 3 times? Ooh, I think I've been 5 times in one day. But twice was when I was like super little, like 3 and 5 years old or something like that, which I don't know if that counts. And then the last time was our honeymoon in 2018. Every time I go, I'm like, okay, I'll go, I'll get my fill, and then I'll be okay. But every time I go, I just want to go more. Yeah, so Amy, it's going to be closed while we're there, because it's closing January 4th, I think. Okay, I have to take a reading moment. Let's see. You can have coloring con? Yeah, I'm down. Disneyland now has the new version of Annual Pass Magic Key. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I'm so jealous that you're close enough to just go. I went to land once and I definitely did it wrong and I judged it poorly and I need to go again one day, but World is probably always going to be my favorite. Right? I'm very sad also that they're refurbishing it. I want to go to Universal and do all the Harry Potter things. We're also doing one day in Universal just to do the Harry Potter things. And probably the Simpsons ride. I love the Simpsons ride. But we were thinking of doing 2 days, but I was like, as long as we can get all the Harry Potter stuff done, I feel like we don't need the extra day. Yeah, that's what's so hard. Lisa and I. You should talk to Amanda because she has ideas of where to have it. So, team up. It'd be great. Yeah, the only reason I'm not thinking of canceling Disney is because we should be booster shot by then. So I'm hoping it'll just in general be calmer. Then plus the booster shot, I will have my own personal safety band. Never been to Disney, no. I hope you get to go one day. Yeah, that time you could definitely hear her scream. What is Sam doing? Let's text him. I bet you he is playing on his VR. Hello? Dog. I feel like on camera you can barely tell the difference between these browns. Again, premium paper is too premium. Yeah, Noodles has been acting up at night for like attention, or I don't know what she wants, but it's hard because I would just let her bark it out, but my dad sleeps, so I'm like, ugh. Seems rude to let you bark it out. We can have it in our yard. Plenty of room. Picnic tables. So the Oculus, I personally love Beat Saber the most, and I don't have any problems. I play a lot, so I'll play like an hour a day as my form of working out because I'll put on my little watch and tell it I'm doing cardio. And if I take a week off and then play, I kind of maybe get dizzy, but not really. And I get motion sick on all types of things. But if I do other games, like we have shooting games, I can't walk in the game. It makes me feel like I'm going to tip over. So I sit down when I play those. But Sam has no problem with anything. He's got like a stomach of steel. I haven't been in Texas for a long time. My uncle used to live in Beaumont, but I think he has moved to Florida. But I think my cousin still lives in Austin. Beat Saber is my favorite thing, and anyone who can, I recommend it. It's so much fun. And it's a legitimate workout. Like, we have to have multiple face thingy-mabobs, so we switch them out because we get so sweaty. I mostly just play Beat Saber, and then I think he got some shooting game, and I just do the target practice. And I'm really good at it. And it makes Sam mad, because I beat him. And then we have, like, wacky bowling or something like that. I don't remember what it's called. But then he does other stuff. He does, like, a boxing game and games with actual plots. I don't know. But I very much recommend Beat Saber. To the point that I almost want to get a second Oculus so that we could both play Beat Saber at the same time. But that's silly, so I have not done that. I don't like 3D movies or things like that. So I feel you with that. Especially like 3D these days is not exciting like it used to be. It's just like kind of 3D. I feel like back in the day they'd have like stuff fly at you and you hear the whole audience scream, and now it's just like, oh, it feels like I'm also walking around. I don't know. Otterworldly. I do not watch that currently. It's a fun name. Let me switch my plugs and make sure my phone stays charged so shaking might ensue. Oh, you can hear me missing the... Oh, I always follow all the Beat Sabers on TikTok. I do enjoy watching them. Yeah, 4D movies are a lot. Again, they were exciting when they were new, but I don't know. I haven't actually been on one in a while. Except It's Tough to Be a Bug ride in Disney. Animal Kingdom. Sam doesn't like that one, but I like that one. Right? Yeah, 20 years ago you'd hear people screaming from 3D movies. Does anyone remember when they had the 3D Drew Carey show and you like had to go, I guess like McDonald's or whatever and get your 3D glasses, or they came in the TV guide and then the one episode was 3D? A Christmas one? Oh no. I'm sad that it smelled like feet. But Christmas, that's exciting. Yeah, I find that some scents just don't translate well to fake versions. And hot chocolate might be one of them. Yeah, 4D movies can be fun. They're a little bit much. But I remember I did a haunted house one, and they had like this cat walk by on the screen, and then it turned and like hissed at you, and the chair in front of you spit water. I have not read any books. I'm doing terrible. Almost done with The Preacher's Daughter by Beverly Lewis, an Amish story. Love them. That sounds exciting. No, I've been really bad and not read anything. I'm having really hard times focusing, which is not great. But I'm still listening through the Janet Ivanovich Stephanie Plum series. She's a bounty hunter from Trenton, New Jersey. I think I'm on like number 13. Restaurant south of me that they create a restaurant experience with change colors, sounds, and smells in the room. Ooh, the artwork even changes. It's pretty cool. It's like $300 per person. That sounds fun. I wish I was more daring with restaurants, but I grew up a super, super picky eater, and now I'm trying to be less picky, but I have a really hard time trying new things at restaurants because I'm like, ugh, it's however expensive, what if I don't like it? I'm not going to order a whole new meal, so then I just always fall back on things I know I'll like, but... Oh yeah, never enough hours in the day for crafts. They are so funny. And I find them exciting because, being from New Jersey, I sometimes know what she's talking about. I just finished A Touch of Darkness, Hades and Persephone. That's cool. Did you enjoy it? The movie was dumb. Oh, the Stephanie Plum movie? Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was actually really close to the book. I was kind of impressed. Are you like awake in the night, or did you wake up early? Yeah. I'm big into chicken tenders too, or I get a lot of cheeseburgers. They always seem safe. I'll mix it up with toppings. Not even. I really don't even mix it up with toppings. Yeah, you love the Stephanie Plum series all the time. Stephanie and Lula as you and your bestie. That's exciting. Don't spoil it. I'm on I think 13. I love them too. I started them, I was reading them physically like back in college, and I read I think the first 4, and then I stopped because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to collect 20 plus more. But now I just listen to them and it's great. They are mystery. They're like almost cozy mystery, but they're not cozy because they're graphic. Or they can be graphic, like graphic murders. I think to be cozy, there has to be no graphic murder. I finished! Oh my gosh, I finished. I just read the 10th book I started over this year. What? Now I have to look up which one I'm on. I don't know if I'm on 10 or 13. Scribd. Oh, I'm on 11. Guys, I finished the whole book. Woohoo! Every page is done. Yay! I'm excited. That's an extra credit. Let's mark that off. So, color by color tentaful mandalas number 7. Thank you, thank you. And extra credit. Am I using my brown? No. Good night, Amanda. Thanks for hanging out with us. Star for extra credit. Right now, I was going to do a whole video, but I can give you a sneaky peeky. So, from the beginning, Tentaful Mandalas, color by Kira Sharknabah. I always work from the back. So she has her colors on the side. Wow. I love the colorful backgrounds. Of course, the glare is making it a little bit hard to see what's going on. Which way do I go? This is the one I forgot my blotter page and colored all over it. Good night, Lauren. Thanks for coming. Ooh, this one's really pretty. Might be a favorite. I'm having a really hard time, but I think Morelli. Oh, they're characters from the book. Good night, Heather. This one was a weird one. I don't know if I like this one. Because, like, the colors changed into each other. And then, I don't know. I like the outside. This one I liked a lot. This one's one of my favorites too. There's the cover image. Cozy action, adventure, romance, comedies. Perfect. And then this one's another favorite with the yellows and the purples. So we did it. High five to myself. 20 images. Yay. Yeah, I would almost call them cozy, but I feel like they surprised me with how graphic they got. So, right, I figured if anybody is still ready for more chats, I would do some of my scratch art. And I started this one, or I can do a holographic one. Because I feel like you kind of can't tell on camera. Maybe I'll do a holographic one. Should we do a princess? So I got Jasmine, Ariel, Belle, Rapunzel, and then I also have Minnie Mickey and Minnie and Mickey together in holographic. The audiobooks are great because you just get really into it, I think. Like, it's so funny. But I also feel like... No, I don't feel like. They changed narrators a few books in, and it kind of was weird to adjust to, but now I'm used to it. I'm shocked you made it this long, Amy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hello, Chantel from Canada. Welcome. We're going to do some scratch art. Oh, also, I just realized, Christy, you should look into libraries. A lot of them will have audiobook apps. So like Libby or Overdrive. Hi, Thomas. Yeah, I like Cozy Mysteries. I think, Kathy, you also read all of the... What's her name now? Hannah Swenson books, right? I'm waiting on the new one for them. And then I read the Sue Grafton alphabet ones. I was so sad that she died at Y. Very unfortunate. I think my library currently uses Libby, but it used to use Overdrive. There's a tiny gnat in here, and I don't like it. Doing good. About to do some scratch art. Nobody has any preferences? I'll just pick one randomly. Let's do a princess. So get out of here, Mickey and Minnie. Let's do Jasmine. She seems to be on gold. Yeah, so they each came with either 3 or 4 of the scratch sheets, and then the little pen, if you can call it that, but I'm just using the same pen from a different kit. I showed them all in my Japan haul. I'll show the boxes real quick, but I have princesses. There's 2 sets of princess ones. So this is Cinderella, Ariel, and Jasmine. This is a Winnie the Pooh kit. I got Belle, Snow White, and Rapunzel. This is Mickey and Minnie holographic, Pixar, and Mickey and Minnie in rainbow. And then I'll also show, I finished 3 already. I've been really into them. your library has both Overdrive and Libby, so hold on for a second. So this is the Snow White one, and she's in like holographic. And then I did Pooh Bear, and I kind of like added my own little flair. So all of these stars were blank, and I put the little line work in, and I filled in the music notes. And then the first one I did was Mickey and Minnie. And again, for this one, I like extra filled in the banner and whatever. I was kind of nervous for my first one. So, that's fine. So we will do a Jasmine. I might zoom in a little extra so we can really see what's going on. I don't even really need to. I'm pretty good. I think if it was in the other direction, I would. Okay. Yeah, these were the best find. I was shocked because I got them at Daiso, which is supposed to be a dollar store, but my store was actually a $2 store, so that was a little sad because I wanted even more stuff. It's kind of really far away from me, so we'll see how this goes. The only problem with the scratch cards is you get lots of little like crumblies, so be alert with that. Thanks for chatting with us, Kathy. Good night. I think that they have these, like, again on Amazon France, there's a few bookfuls of scratch cards. I was trying to find them on the Daiso website because you can buy some stuff on their website now. So, but I couldn't find them. I hope you can see the details. Hopefully, especially once I get into a bigger area, it'll work. See, I'm trying to quit biting my fingernails. Good luck. I hope that works out for you. I like having really long nails, so luckily I don't bite them anymore. I used to also. And Kathy reads 3 books at a time. A library download, audio on your phone, and a real book. That's my goal, but I've been mostly just doing audio, and it's been mostly Stephanie Plum. Oof, I'm going over my lines. Yikes. It's hard to do. I am going to zoom in even more. And then we just won't see the whole thing in screen at once, which I think will be fine. Even more. Stop shaking. This is like super holographic. Let me see if I change the whole tone of the light, what will happen. Nothing? I don't like it. Let's try again. I have no idea if that made any difference. And I know I'm covering it as I'm coloring. I'm sorry. Or scratching, I guess. Doing more coloring is always the great goal. Actually, I've been trying to keep a balanced coloring life. Not do any more like 80-page months. Yeah, somebody commented on one of my videos that they had the scratchers, but it was hard on their hands. And I'm wondering if we could like make a grip for this and if that would make it easier. Because it is like a lot of tedious scratching. Toll, have you started one yet? I sent her some for her birthday, which is today. Yay, happy birthday. Especially we're running out of time for me to say that. It's hard to see this gold. I don't know. I almost give up on getting the lighting right. Why is lighting so hard? Yikes, that's not it. Should I just turn this one off entirely? I don't know. I just don't know. Is the width of the tool about as wide as a pencil? I was thinking of pencil grips. And I have some, but I don't know where they are on my desk right now because I'm a messy desk person. So that's unfortunate because I was going to try it out. They're definitely skinnier, but I'm wondering if you could just like fashion that anyway, like grip the grip on top of the pencil. We're going on a mission because I've seen them so recently. Hold on. Why am I like this? This is frustrating. I give up. I know they exist. Oh, wait. Yes, I found them. I got them randomly at Staples. They were in the clearance bin, and I was like, eye color. I need pencil grips. I don't know if that's true. I haven't opened them. Ooh. That was not how you should do that. Okay. Hi, Nick and Tina. Or Nick or Tina. So yeah, they're definitely bigger. I don't know if it's easy to tell from there. But I feel like if I'm squeezing, it should be fine still. So I'll try it out and see what happens for a little while. It feels so dark without this light. I don't know how people do it. Now, I don't know if this is feeling any better. It might feel worse. I don't know if I just got used to it the regular way. It is both of you. Yay! And hello. Can you guys see anything I'm doing? Like, is this worth continuing this page? So I could go back to the Monsters Inc. one I started. because I think there will be less glare. Let's see just for a second. I've read the Sue Grafton. I'm going through Hannah again. I read a few and started from the start. They're all fun and easy. My only problem, see, this one you can't even see the colors. My problem with the Hannah Swenson books is I don't remember which one is which. Like, I cannot tell you by title what happened. You can see. Jordan says we can see. Yeah, audiobook, or audio narrator, there we go, is very important. I just won't even try if I don't like the narrator. That's why it was so hard though when it switched. It actually switched potentially the same people. The Sue Grafton books switched at like M. I was like, oh man. My biggest problem with these scratch cards is accidentally scratching with my nails where I'm not supposed to. Can't remember which is which with the Hannah series either. Yeah, I do remember like the sequence of events. That's true. But then every once in a while she'll throw in like a story from the past. And you're like, oh, okay. It by Stephen King. I never got into Stephen King. But Sam reads all of them. Or a lot of them. I shouldn't say all of them. But once he like read one, I started to buy all of them from like library sales, so like strongholded him into it. But good luck. I think even that audiobook is like 48 hours or something like that. So I listen to audiobooks on 2x speed. And especially like with the Stephanie Plum and the Hannah Swenson, I'll get into it. I'll just sit and listen to it in the whole day. Like finish the whole book in one day. That's kind of physically impossible with a 48-hour audiobook. Speaking of it and audiobook narrators, Tim Curry narrates a series of unfortunate events audiobooks, and that's like my favorite road trip listens. Because Tim Curry is great. And speaking of Tim Curry and spooky season, every fall I watch Clue. So I'm going to have to be watching that again soon sometime. It is your favorite Toll? out complete. Now that's just the top of the image, but thank you for letting me know. I'll try to do better. I figured zooming in should help you see details more than if I zoomed out. I don't, it's hard to tell. It's so shiny. There's such tiny details too. I'm definitely like going over all the lines. I always, so far I have, all the ones I have done, I just do the exact lines first, and then if I want to add anything extra, I'll do it at the end. So I kind of see what it looks like, their version. Alright, let's work on this whole moon. This should be a nice chunk. I have a feeling I'm going to miss some spots, but then I'll probably just go back off camera so I can get real close up. Curves are the hardest things to do, in my opinion. Starting April 20th, I listened to all the Harry Potter audiobooks, just finished in July. Yes, I guess it was like 2 years ago at this part, that I listened to them on audiobook, and they're so good, and I basically cried for the entirety of book 7. So that was fun. Because book 7 I had only read once ever, and the other ones I've read so many times. But I don't know why. I never get to set, because I used to try to like restart every year, and I would always start at 1, so I like never made it to 7. Ooh, my computer's dying too. Hold on, I gotta plug it in. Let's see. Can you see anything that I've missed? You can see that I pushed down way too hard. Or I can see it. I would never ignore you, Toll. It's a flower. What do you mean? Yeah, but these scratch cards definitely make so many little crumbs. And I just kind of put them all in a little pile, and then I swipe them all at the end. That makes so much sense. I also might have one of those in my drawer. Let's see. These are all things that I've like seen these tips before, and I've like, smart. And then I buy the things, and then I put them in my drawer, and I forget. No, I brought silicone brushes. That's not the same. I think I brought these to apply like gesso, etc. I was thinking of using a Q-tip, but usually I just kind of like physically blow it off. guess so, or it's just a second color of flower tone. I don't know. It looks like it's like on water, like lily pads or something. Yeah, the gold is fun. This is the first one that I'm doing in the gold. It works well for her. Also, now that I know these are good, I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna get Sam to take me back. I'll have to like buy extras, send them as gifts or something. I don't know. It's frustrating because it's like really annoying to get to the Japanese store, so we don't go very often. Because it's in a town called Edgewater, which, if you can imagine, is right next to the water. And to get there, we basically have to pretend to go on the George Washington Bridge. And then it's like, oops, don't actually go on, and turn right before. But that being said, it's always traffic from the bridge, so it's frustrating. Plus, we always spend way too much money when we go, so it's another reason not to go too often. Yeah, it's a good idea about a makeup brush or just even a fluffy paintbrush, because I have also swiped with my hand and my ring has just left a nice line. So I try to just do fingertips now instead of whole hand. I think I, at one point, had gifted Sam a tiny, like, desktop vacuum that's supposed to be for your keyboard, but I might have to see if he still has that and use it for all these little, I don't know what to call them. Crumblies. That's what I've been saying. Oops. So is anybody else coloring now? That hasn't mentioned what they're coloring already? Still waiting for Toll to start her scratcher. Ooh, Worlds of Wonder. Yeah, Worlds of Wonder. I was expecting to like be a blowout for my poll, but Safari is still winning. I will check right now. Ooh, right now it is 50% Safari Miniatures, 39% World of Wonder, and 10% Woodland Wonders. Yippee-ki-yay! I haven't colored in Yippee-ki-yay in so long, and I feel weirdly guilty about it. So I definitely need to get back to that soon. Hi, Katrina. Like, first of all, I think I ghosted Kathy on 2 buddy colors. But secondly, it's just been a long time and they're supposed to be my favorites. And I think I've only colored 1 page out of Yippee-ki-yay 2. Oh, if you said you were doing Belle, I would have done the Belle scratch off. Oh my gosh! I'm excited for you. I love them. Yippee-ki-yay. I'm excited because I think that she said she has some other coloring book ideas, Danny Banani, and I can't wait to see what they might be. I keep meaning to buy more Danny Banani's like other stickers and stuff. I got the Princess Scratch Art at Daiso, Japan, which is a Japanese dollar store that is local to me. This is too detailed. I'm going to mess up her eyeball, so that's unfortunate. Ugh. I think that's as close as I can get. I don't know what just happened. Oh, I'm making her lips a little bit plumper, okay. Sometimes I debate like using an actual like straight pin for these super details, but I'm worried I'll just push through the paper instead of scratching. I'm sure I just have to like be more careful, but again, patience is not my strong suit. So I'll probably just go for speed and regret it later. Sip of water time. Hydrate if you got it. This is my problem. I always drink the most at night. And that's not smart because then I have to pee a lot. Why can't I drink evenly throughout the whole day? I don't know. It's like I forget all day long and then at night I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get my gallon in. It's too late for that. Sam's on the move. Let's see where he's going. In here. Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Nothing.
Are you playing Oculus?
No.
No?
No. I'm just watching TV.
The chat is saying hi, Sam.
Hey.
I don't know if you can hear him, but he said hey. But these dots are so small. I'm feeling I'll be filling in the entire lamp. They make full books of scratch on our Amazon? I've seen it on Amazon France. Amazon timeout. Let's see. Is it Disney or just like regular? Scratch art. Adult. Seems scary. Whoa. Yeah, I had a turtle scratch art kit. I don't know if it's a kit, but whatever it was, I had one once. And I didn't, like, I was doing it so slowly that I just kept scratching it poorly. Like, I wouldn't store it correctly, so it just got scratched up by existing. It was sad. There is a lot. I've always wanted the scratch post-it notes. They seem fun. Wow, this one comes with like extra tools. Oh, it comes with a brush, right? Is that a brush? I wonder how big these cards are. Oh. I'll zoom in. I don't know. An example of what they have on Amazon US. These are intense. That's pretty cool. I think they have Disney ones on Amazon France. Disney Scratch Art. I don't know, but they exist, so take a peek around if you're interested in scratching. I think there's a Disney Vitro that's scratch art on Amazon France. But it's like 25 pages or something, which is obviously still a ton. But probably smart to try out a random US one to make sure you like it. Tiny details. Too hard. I never checked my fantasy. Did I win? Hold on. Ooh. my guy ended with 12 points. So, my father-in-law's kicker needs 11 points to beat me. I feel pretty good about that. What do you think, Sam?
What?
Big Jim his kicker needs 11 points to win.
Oh yeah, you're real 50-50.
11 points from a kicker? Ugh. I want to win fantasy football because the Giants lost, and that's my rule. If the Giants win, I don't mind losing, but the Giants lost, and now I need to win. Oh, I'm not doing these lines good at all. I'm sad that like the glitter looks so much better when I hold it up and twirl it around. Still holographic. Ooh. Oh no. I just used my ring. I made a nice line right there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. I almost just traced it and made it worse. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is helping or not using the pencil grip. I feel like, I don't know. I think I have more control without it. I think I just kind of got used to it without it. But we'll see. Oh no. Good night, Shayna. Thanks for hanging out. Ooh. I wish video quality would stay the same. Couldn't figure out why it was so blurry. It was 144 versus 720. Yikes. I wonder why. I hope it's not on my end. I have no idea. I really, like, I'm lucky if I manage to make it to the same live that I set in advance, you know what I mean? I used to, like, schedule them, and then I wouldn't know how to get into it. So, I'm still a live newbie. Oh, I already liked it. I'm on top of things. You're gonna get it? It says one left. That looks like it's the Japanese one. And by the Japanese one, I mean it looks like it's in Japanese. Which, interesting. Interesting. Let's see. I don't know. I just know that there's some. I wish I had. Alright, we're making crazy choices here. We're bringing the whole laptop closer. Hold on. Amazon. France. Disney scratch art. Yeah, there's a ton of over here. Ooh, there's a Star Wars one, Sammy. Oh, it's weird. Oh, I don't know if I like it. Huh. Can you see what I'm doing? No, you can just see. We're making a mess. Let's see what we can see. Alright. Ooh, it's like Inception over there. Okay. Scratch art. I really thought there was vitro in scratch art. This one looks cute. It's Mickey. Oh, is it not? Just 16 classic Disney and Pixar posters. The band concert, Snow White, Dumbo, Bambi, Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King, Toy Story, Mulan, Up, and Frozen. Oh, and it's in English. That's useful. Very well, you think I'm that good? Add textures. Use negative space. Take breaks and stretch your fingers. Yes, do that. This seems cute. Can you show me the actual scratch art? I'm really surprised it's all in English. And I feel like... Look how cute! Alright, add to cart. I have a forever wish list going over here. Let me see. Disney, Vitro. Yeah. The scratch art version. There's 12. Why is this? This is in Spanish. This is the French one. Can you still see? Wait, that one's in the US too? Oh my gosh, the Pooh Bear page. Scroll. Oh, that's not good. Be in English. Hold on. Translate. Uh-oh, that's not what I meant to say. My computer has stopped auto-translating. Makes me mad. I love it. However, I'm disappointed. Some of the images are offset. Yeah, you can kind of see that Peter Pan's face is not correct. Which is weird. I keep checking to make sure that you can see me, which of course you can see me checking. Okay, any children, look away. Look what they drew. That's inappropriate. Oh, I think they received it like that? Weird. Somebody must have returned it. The Mickey one is in the US. Okay. Disney scratch art Mickey. This is a whole adventure. Hey, this is mine! Sorry. So this is one of the kits I got. And it says it's $8.99, and again, I got it from the dollar store for $2. So Daiso Industries. Yeah, but that's exciting. That's like exactly the one that I got. Can you link it, Jordan? How many of my hands can we see? I can only see 3. Ooh, you can see the delay. That's fun. I'm just watching myself. Shocker. Is that fun though? Is it just me? The delay? 1, a 2, a 3. It's like a round. A 5. Ah. Alright. I suppose we'll go back to scratching. Goodbye, computer. And in we zoom. That was a fun little aside. I'll have to see if Jordan can link me the other one. That's the problem with the foreign books on US Amazon. It's just, it's hard to figure out what to search for. Uh-oh, I hear the little terror up and about. Oh, I think you can. Hold on. So, on before you sent the picture, that little arrow, if you click that, it'll let you copy the link. Oh, you've done it. Great. Ooh, that's a good price too. Oh no. I don't know. I want it real bad. Should I just be good and like put it on my wish list instead? It didn't open in my Amazon app, which is annoying because then I have to like sign in to... Let's see if I can copy it. Oh, I'll send it to... I could like airdrop it to myself. Why would I do that? I could airdrop it to the computer. Alright. Copy. Nobody move. Paste. Do the links work for you guys? Add to cart. Uh-oh. I clicked like... I clicked something weird. Also, yeah, 2 wish lists so I don't lose it. Books. Fantastic sleuthing though. Thank you very much. But can you guys click links? Does that work at all? This is going to be our late night secret so we don't sell it out before we all get our copies. I love all of the movie poster artwork. It's some of my favorites. There was one book that Hatchet Heroes sold like years ago that went out of stock, and I think they just started reprinting it. in my list. Let me like, oh, I opened it again. Give you a heart. Thank you. Yay! You'll have to let us know if it's as good as it looks. Ooh, I went over all of my lines there. When? Hold on. Another timeout. This is the most. I'm getting too relaxed on Nighttime Live here. We're doing other things. Oh. I'm trying to see. Something. Does that work? Yeah. I'm so sorry. I got distracted by pretty things. No, on the 18th. Okay. Yay, I hope it's great. It seems like a good deal. Thanks for hanging out, Erica. Good night. Ooh, happy early birthday. I was like, today's Toll's birthday, but nope. Toll, your birthday's over. You're out. Just kidding. No, not really. No. I was going to say, I'm not kidding, because now I'm going to start talking about my birthday. And it won't be silly anymore. I do that all the time. I'll talk about my birthday, and Sam will be like, my birthday's next week. And I'll be like, oh, I'll wait. Good night, good night. Honestly, I'd probably only say like 10 more minutes. Because it's getting late. And honestly, I probably won't be going to sleep, but I have to pretend. Keep up appearances. My birthday is not till November. November 4th. But I talk about it as if it's a national holiday, so. Yeah, some of them. The other Disney one does look very fancy. But it's like too fancy. We'll look at the picture again. I don't know. It almost overwhelms me with details. And sometimes they like super stylize the princesses, and I just want them to look like themselves. But maybe if you love the first one you got, you'll want the second one too. I'm surprised I'm enjoying these as much as I did. I am, I should say. But Do you think this should count as a coloring page? I'm probably going to show them in my end of the month. But I haven't been like writing them down to count as a page. It's hard to tell because I spend a lot of time on them. But obviously I'm not like making any color choices. So it could really go either way. These books, though, used to just remind me of, like, I grew up with a love of tracing things. Like, I used to always get tracing paper and trace other coloring books. Also, John already told you your birthday was over after all of his great present giving. He just came in and he's like, that's enough. Rude. Nobody better tell me my birthday's over. Yeah, that's true. It is like Erie's tracing books. Is there any double pages in Erie's tracing book? Yeah, good. I need you to need more friendship bracelets because that could possibly be the quickest I've ever gone through a hobby. I think I made 3 bracelets and I haven't touched it since. So you'll have to give me more color requests. And also, I don't know if I know how to make anything else but that same thing again. Oh, okay. I am glad. I don't even know if I made one for myself. I need to get back to it. I also need to finish my latch hook that I got. I was doing so good for like 2 days and then now my desk got messy. This is like, it's a problem. If my desk is messy, my productivity is at 0. I gotta get back on top of it tomorrow. Also, how much do people love season swaps? Basically, I'm still thinking of things to do for December, and I feel like I'm just going to do like 8 different season swaps. I have a whole bunch of ideas. But I don't know how ridiculous that is. But I kind of love season swaps. I think they're super creative. This is very random, I understand. Alright, I I said I was gonna leave, but now I feel like I want to finish. So we may try that instead. Oh, can we see? Yes, so that's done. This is gonna potentially be my longest stream. I don't think I'll get anybody watching this later. Bracelet's the only jewelry I wear. That's a great thing about the like thread bracelets is that like it's so low key that you can wear it anywhere. I still want to make myself an ankle bracelet. I really love ankle bracelets, or I did growing up and I kind of forgot they existed for forever, and now I remember and I want them again. But they're very summery. But they don't have to be. I can do what I want. Oh, my cousin, speaking of bracelets, actually made me this bracelet the other day. It's got turtles. We'll put this on right now. She's been into jewelry making. She makes really cool rings and has started branching out into bracelets and necklaces. And now my other cousin is making earrings, and I'm pretty set. So that's been fun. Yeah, it's super cute. She actually made, because these are like lava rock beads, I think they're called. I don't know if you're seeing the texture with the quality of the filming, but they have they're like pumice stone quality almost. I don't know. But she made some for her boyfriend, and then Sam asked if he could have some. So she made him a few different colors for variety, and then now she threw this one in too. It's super cute. But I think I bought, I mean, it doesn't matter, but I think that I bought these beads. Oh, I'm not even in camera. Because we keep going to Michael's, and then there's so many amazing beads, so I just buy a few strands for her, and I'll be like, make something for me, thank you. So, that's what she does. But speaking of bracelets again, I was also recently reminded of my obsession with Pandora. I used to get so many Pandoras, like, as gifts. And then they kind of, like, changed their style. So I don't really love them too much anymore. They're new stuff, but I still have, like, I think 6 of their bracelets. And I probably should wear them. I have a Disney-themed bracelet. I have, let's see, I like a leather bracelet. That's my football bracelet. I have travel, about me, Disney, Christmas, and like a wedding love one. So, I should wear those. Yikes. Ooh. I don't think I'm even really gonna have to do too much extra to this one. I'll probably do her headband and her belt, maybe. But a lot of this is already pretty filled in, which is nice. Because that's a lot of scary pressure for no reason. I'm always like, oh, I've come this far, I don't want to mess it up. Ooh, I'm really scratching too hard. That's good. All night long? See, yesterday I would have because I was up till 5. But today I probably should try not to do that. But I'm kind of really liking this late night. I might have to start at 10 more often. It kind of seems more convenient than when I start during the day. For me. Obviously, my viewers have been different, so I don't know. I do not know. I don't know why. Doesn't it feel more relaxed that it's nighttime? Honestly, I only do one for like the consistency of that's when I upload my videos. So I'm like, oh, people will come to expect that. But I don't think that's true. I don't know. I can never tell. Ooh. Oh dear. I'm getting sloppy. Oh my gosh, it's getting worse. Calm down. This always happens. I get so far and I'm like, oh no, I hate details. Don't mess it up now. Get it together. I can't. That leaf was a lost cause. Are Sunday nights good for everybody's, or Saturday's good too? Because if it was Saturday, I could stay forever. Well, actually, Saturday is when Sam plays with his friends, so usually he starts talking at 12. So then I feel like, I don't know if we could both be talking at once. Doesn't it suck to like get all the way to the end and then like, I don't know if I'm tired, bored, I don't know what's going on. These dots are too small for me to make circles. I was going to make a joke that next month we could do a spooky stream because it'll be October, but I'm scared too easily that I don't even want to make the joke. So maybe a cute, creepy, spooky, not actually spooky stream. Just mute Sam? How do I mute Sam? What does that mean? He's in the room. Toll says you're done. Muted. Seems like he's trying to prove he cannot be muted and he's making extra noise back there. You're good any day? Great. Because I kind of don't schedule these and it's pretty random. I just figured this would be more, because I have, my next video is going to be a sticker by number video, and I honestly was like, that's not a weekend quality video. Sunday's better. The typing is so satisfying. Oh, good. I love this, yeah. I love it too, except when it's like in the background of videos, I assume everyone's gonna hate it. Good night, Thomas. Thanks for hanging out. Sam's such a fast typer. Like when we first started dating, we played a typing game, and I was like, okay, great. And I thought I was gonna like demolish him, but no. He demolished me by a lot. Like he's so fast. Oh. Yikes, this is not good either. Okay. The last few lines. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more. Oh, sorry for the wigglies. Did that zoom? Yes, okay. So we're gonna look at the whole thing. And then now you can like go back in and do any extra lines you want. So I think I'm going to do her headband and just fill that all the way in. And you can actually kind of use the back for bigger areas too. That in. And I'm feeling like her belt too. So should I do this big line of belt or the little line? I'm gonna do the big line. We're gonna go crazy. right? Does anything else look like it needs to be extra filled in? I kind of like it. I wish if I was bolder, I would probably do some texture in her hair, but I am not bolder. So I will not be doing that. That might be it. Might like it. I almost want to do her earring also, but I think that might lose definition. So what do we think? Let me also show you. Let's see if I can. So I just kind of use the paper itself. Let's see if you can see all the crumblies. Can you see them? It's hard with the color of the background. But a nice big old pile of crumblies. That I will wipe up in a moment. Yay! Okay, let's see if we can also kind of like wiggle it around to see all the hollow. Wow. Beautiful. This was a journey. This is almost 3 hours. All right. So, if anyone has managed to watch this replay, bravo. Thank you so much. And your secret word is going to be winner, because you are, in fact, a winner for making it through this. But for everyone who's still here live, also thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully now we all go buy that awesome scratch book. And yeah. And I also finished a book this stream. This was productive. But East Coast friends, time for bed. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I really like it. It looks good. Good night. I hate the goodbye parts. I'm very awkward. So, good night. Thank you for coming. Goodbye, Christy and Toll and Jordan. Angelina, everybody else who's still here. Potentially 15 of you. I do not know. And good night. I'll see you guys in 2 days with something different. Bye, friends.